Right, we are just about in position to attack. I was gonna say it's weird how there's no escorts in this convoy, but there's a couple of these guys mixed in as well. And we know these guys to be possibly armed merchant ships. So how are we gonna do this? Let's bring up the identification book. We want freighters. We're looking for the one with... No, we just passed it. There we go. We got a couple medium steam merchants mixed in. Let's go and target you. But since we're in convoy, we're going to take this chance. Find out their speed. So you should be under... No, not escorts. It's, other? I know we found them. It was supposed to be troop transports. Yeah. Mouse. There we go. There it is there. There we go. So they're 165. We'll use the 150 mode. And this way, well, we're still doing about 2 knots. Let's let ourselves slow down a little bit more. I'm gonna be as slow as possible. That's good enough. Make sure it's all stopped. We're probably gonna fire one at this guy. And one at a steam merchant. And then there was another merchant basically on our other side, and we'll probably save our stern tube for him. How fast are these guys going? So right somewhere around 8 knots. Bring that back up. That was 37 seconds. We'll check it on. Fuck. Here. Oh yes, time outer middle with length was 7. Five, 7, 50, 5. Yeah, about 8.5 knots was 8 knots, so close. So we'll use 8.5 as the convoy speed. 7, 8.5. Right now he is going that way, and he's giving us about 80 degrees, I'd say. And 2, 4.5-ish. 1.5. Look up, his mast height is almost 40. Breeze inner middle. About 4.5. And it's almost 40, so he's about 3,500 meters away. Almost 90. Moving at 8.5 knots. Lock that in. Slightly at 90. Gyro angle. Yeah. So let's go.
Flooding tube 3. Flooding tube 4.
2.
Tube
There.
3. Fired. Closing tube 3.
And then here's our next target. Already have speed. Switch over to
Unidentifiziertes Schiff in Sicht. Bearing
freighters. Medium speed merchant. Uh, 5.5, I'd say. Half. Mass height of 7. About 1,800. Okay, right about there. It's about 80, 75, 80 degrees. That. Tube 4. And
Tube 4. Fired. Closing tube 4.
let's see how we do. First convoy attack. Let's have time.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, moving away. Peilung 3, medium range.
Torpedo impact.
Yep, there we go. Speed is actually possibly a little bit wrong because we hit the stern. We're aiming for the bows.
New contact, merchant, moving fast, moving away. Peilung 3, 5, 4, medium range.
And this guy is definitely armed, so we're definitely not going to be using the deck gun.
Torpedo impact.
New contact, merchant, moving fast, moving away.
Yeah, and there's another
Peilung
troop.
3,
Oh, that's actually
5,
just a troop
3,
transport.
medium range.
And that was a single hit that sunk it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she's abandoning ship. We just sunk her. Not a bad old little firing. 2 ships sunk with 2 torpedoes. Yeah, medium speed freighter and troop transport. Although she's still on their way. Oh no, her crew's abandoned ship. The ship's just going on her own. Where are you going? This convoy appears to be going into disarray. He's just going and running through the middle of it. They're just continuing on their way, but we do have this guy over here. We're gonna go
Extreme speed ahead.
get ourselves boogieing. And I'll bring you back when we're in position to attack this guy with our stern tube. Right, we are in position to attack, and it's actually a French merchantman. And I already found her in the book. She's a medium European composite freighter. So let's grab a range first off. It's about 5.5. Mass height of 28, so just over 2 kilometers. We name it speed 122, so we'll base it off the 100. And I'll bring the scope down a little bit. And Alright, so according to this, she's going about 5.5, but that was 37 seconds. There seems to be a pattern going on here. I'm at her middle. 7. Right about there. This is saying about 6. Almost 6.5. And this came up with... yeah, we'll shoot the middle here and go for 6. Angle on bow. Going that way. About 75, 80-ish degrees. Let's lock all that in. New 6 knots. Just about there. There we go. Tube 5 is ready. We'll let her come a little bit more square. We'll let her go till her AOB should be 90 degrees square on. Or pretty close. Actually...
New contact, merchant, moving slow, moving away. Peilung 159, long range.
Let's say right now her AOV is 90, so we were slightly off. There, all that should be good. 2, 5. Let's come on a little bit. And we'll aim for the middle because we're shooting the middle, so we may be, if we're a little bit slow, we may still discern. If we're a little bit fast, we still may hit the bows. Go there.
2, 5, los. Closing
Aiming just in front of the bridge. That looks pretty good, at least from here.
New contact. Merchant, moving slow, moving away. Peilung 159,
Yeah, those guys
long
right there.
range.
torpedo impact.
It looks like I was actually right to go with about 6 knots. That was about what she was doing. That was almost directly where I aimed it. Although she's still up and going. Nope, she just sunk. There we go. They're 4,000 tons. We are now weapons dry for torpedoes, so... we'll start heading back. We will, however, dodge the armed merchant ships. However, if we do come across any lone merchantmen on the way home, we won't shy away from engaging them with the deck gun.
Returning to course.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, moving away. Peilung 159, long range.
Plotting course.
Surface the boat.
But no, I'll break it here, and I'll come back should anything else occur. Apparently there's an aircraft out here. Oh, right there. I think it's best that we dive just to be safe. I'm gonna do that right now.
Neue Tiefe 4 Meter.
We've made a little bit of progress, but not a whole lot.
Periscope depth. Current depth 10
So I'll keep this going, and I'll bring you back should we find anything else other than more aircraft. Well, I mean, I'll probably bring you back for more aircraft if they come and attack us, but if they just fly overhead, I'll leave that be. Alright, we are currently just passing the Deutschland class cruiser. I'm gonna call it a cruiser. It was named the pocket battleship by the, by the British media, and a Panzerschiff by the Germans, but I'm gonna call her a cruiser, a heavy cruiser. I'm not gonna call her a battleship because she really isn't. She still has cruiser level armor, but she has low caliber battleship guns. Yes, we're just entering Wilhelmshaven. Just finishing off the very successful patrol. It was a quite successful one. 52,000 tons sunk. 8 ships sunk. That's almost a ship a torpedo. We're off by 3 ships. Because we have, when we leave patrol, we have 11 torpedoes. We sunk 8. So just under, that's a cruiser there. That guy wasn't there before, so. Well. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, 3 torpedoes fired. 3 torpedoes that didn't claim a ship effectively. Almost actually good enough patrol to put a broom for a clean sweep as we entered the harbor. But I believe we missed with at least 1, possibly 2 torpedoes during the patrol. So no broom. But again, a very, very respectful patrol. That's like a Corvette type thing. There's another one. There's a lot more German naval units in this port than when we left. That, I know for almost certainty, was not there when we left. That, of course, actually still was. I don't know if there's actually a chance that we'll run into her on patrol. Actually, yes, I was about to say we should be turning. I'm actually gonna take her into the pen this time. But the XL do it so many times. I'm gonna try my hand at it this time. Now, she almost looks like a Leander. Or something along those lines, like an
submarine sighted. It's one of ours.
Like a British cruiser of some kind. So, yeah, definitely have to check flags and all that. Especially with the Graf Zeppelin being actually spotted in-game over in Kiel. Well, since we found the Graf Zeppelin, not, not like it was an Easter egg or something like that. Since we found her in Kiel, so another thing to definitely check the flags for, because the Graf Zeppelin uses the exact same model as 3 other aircraft carriers, and all of them are on the Allied side. So the game, being a game, may decide to spawn her out at sea, and then, we may accidentally torpedo her if we don't check the flag. Which is something that I do anyway, because I'm not going to sink merchantmen that are neutral. Like on the way here, I didn't end up showing it because they were neutral. We ran into 2 ships in convoy. If they hadn't been neutral, we would have engaged them with the deck gun, but because they were neutral, we didn't do anything with it. We went on our way. And yes, I know it's passing up tonnage, but I won't engage neutral ships. So our berth is the one furthest on the left. Let's put on a little bit more speed.
Ahead.
The end of patrol by ramming into the pen would be quite the interesting
Rudder 2 degrees
thing
to
to try
starboard.
to explain to the BDU. However, it's not like we're going in there at
Rudder
16.6
1,
knots or
5 degrees to
whatever,
starboard.
which is actually the maximum speed of the U-boat. Why are the cameras leaning? Cameras being weird. There we go. Cameras being fixed. Being
Ship
fixed.
sighted.
Been
Bearing
fixed.
7-3.
Yeah, because if you push her, if you hit the head flank, it goes to 16 point something, like 0.3 or something like that. But the all head flank is not quite
Rudder 0
everything.
degrees to starboard.
If you go into the manual control mode, where you can set exact
Capital ship
things,
sighted. Bearing 195.
you can actually push,
Rudder
make it so
1
that it
degrees to port. Minimum speed ahead. Rudder 0.
that she goes along at 16.6. So we can always push a little bit more out of her than a head flank if we absolutely need to, but it
Rudder 2
absolutely
degrees to port.
trashes the fuel economy. Like with 75% fuel levels, running at that speed, we can only go for 4,000
Rudder 0
kilometers.
degrees to
basically.
port.
So that's basically to where we started the patrol and back. That's like, if off the top of my head, I'll have to check it, but off the top of my head, it's about 3,000 kilometers. So then we'd only have 1,000 kilometers left of fuel to actually patrol with. So we wouldn't be able to get very much done. Let's go and
All stop.
hit all stop now.
Back full. Back emergency.
Stop, please. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, why'd I have to say you'd be ashamed to ram into the... Ow!
All stop. Hydrophone
Pressure
damage.
hull
Breach.
breach.
Is out of order. Escort sighted. Bearing 7-9.
How much damage did we end up doing? Another almost 5%. Hydrophones are basically knocked out. Deck gun is completely just gone. I'm gonna end the patrol before we do anything else that will destroy our boat.
All stop.
There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna leave it off here. A successful patrol except for at the end, where we managed to ram the pen. But hopefully the next one won't start and end with ramming into parts of the harbor.